My name is Rupert Barry, and I'm running for Civil Court Judge in the 6th Municipal Court District. That covers from Atlantic Avenue to the north all the way down to Avenue M in the south. It covers areas like Flatbush, Ditmas Park, Park Slope, Prosper Park West, Crown Heights, Lefferts Gardens, a whole swap. There's approximately 198 registered Democrats in this district. It's very large. I was born in Aruba, but my parents are from Grenada. So I was born in Aruba, raised in Grenada, and I like to say I grew up in New York. I went to PS 138 Elementary School down in Crown Heights. I went to Lefferts Junior High School, Abraham Lincoln High School. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree from John Jay College of Criminal Justice. I also went to Howard University School of Law in Washington, D.C., where I was editor-in-chief of the Law Journal. I also clerked on the state level. I clerked on the federal level. I was a federal clerkship. I was a state prosecutor and a federal prosecutor. I was a homicide prosecutor, tried almost 100 felony cases. I also worked for a major law firm, and I've done private practice for over 10 years, helping indigent people who can't afford to pay for their own attorneys. I think the experience comes from my family and the strong men and women in my life who taught me about giving back. Most of, not all of the work experience I've detailed has to do with public service and giving back. And that's what I want to continue to do. And it lets me understand both sides. I've been a prosecutor to understand the need for those things, and a defense attorney, so I understand the need for that. I think I'm balanced in having been on both sides and being able to help and understand the need for justice. My district covers a lot of lines: the Q, the J, the G, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5. So as I travel throughout the district, campaigning and doing train stops in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, then 5 in the afternoon, and then sometimes walking the districts, I get around by train or bus. In fact, this morning I had to take the G train, then walk to Atlantic Avenue and get on the 5 train, then get off and get on the 2 train to get here. So I travel throughout the train. Sometimes I'm recognized, sometimes I'm not. But it's important to be connected to the people that you're going to serve. And that's why I see myself, serving the community, serving the people that are going to elect me to do justice for them. It's error to believe that you are not going to somehow connect to a judge. It's either going to be you or a family member. It's going to be a civil case. You could be injured, you could be suing someone, or God forbid, sometimes you could be a family member or you are connected with the criminal justice system. So you need to know the judges, who you're going to be supporting. You need to know who is on that bench, the type of person you're putting on that bench. Is it a person who understands the community? And that's not talking about, giving someone a buy, but about appreciating the people that come before you, trying to be fair and trying to see that justice is done. And so you need to know. That's why everyone needs to come out September the 12th and vote in the Democratic primary here in Brooklyn. September the 12th, my name again is Rupert Barry. I'm running in the 6th Municipal Court District. There are a lot of other judges running, but some of them are running county-wide. They're not in opposition to me. I think that the kids and the youth are very important. I've taught karate for over 30 years. And one of the reasons is to give kids discipline. It's not about self-defense. Your self-defense, your best defense is your mind. And the discipline is not about having the kids, listen to adults and say what they say. I'm trying to explain to the kids that you need to do what you know and believe is right. That's the discipline. The discipline to believe and do what you know is right. Sometimes we know it's right and we still don't do it. And I'm trying to pass that on to the kids as an example and trying to get them to understand that's the discipline I want from you. There's no harder job than, in my mind, being a parent. Because many times when your kids need you the most, they're the most difficult to deal with and be around. But it's important that you stay connected to them. You need to listen to their music. You can't be a stranger to them. And we learn someone's culture through their music. Our parents probably didn't like the music we listened to. But if you want to stay connected and involved with them and have conversations with them, you need to listen to music. You need to have a conversation with them. You need to speak to every young person you see as you pass them on the street They need to believe that you care, and you care. They believe that more by your action than you saying I care. So if you see them and you speak to them, they believe that you involve them, that you're important to them. And that's very important. And that's one of the things and ways we try to make sure they're on the right path. And I want to be an example to them. I want to be an example to a person because of the strong parents and people in my life. I'm here saying I'm running for civil court judge, which I see as a blessing. And I feel fortunate and blessed to be able to be in that position. And again, I'm hoping that people will see that I'm the type of person they want as a civil court judge or come out and support me on September 12th. Growing up in Brooklyn and, growing up as something that is undeniable as a black male, there are many opportunities, many circumstances where a lot of situations, but for the blessings that I've had, it would have been me. But for the strong people in the life, I can see me being that person in trouble. The reason I was able to survive it again was the village that raised us. Not only my parents, but everyone in the neighborhood. You could not do something without somebody telling your parents, coming to your parents, and they had the right to discipline you, to talk to you, to chastise you. And I think, that village mentality is what helped me and many people like me survive. The people I grew up fell into three categories. A third may be in jail, a third have died, and a third are doing good. And fortunately, I one of the third that's doing good, that is being blessed. So that is because of the community that helped raise me. Many times people don't believe that they are gonna, not only believe, they don't want to be in the court system. They want nothing to do with judges, nothing to do with the court system. And that's maybe a sense of denial, but it can't be helped. You are either going to have a civil case where you're being sued, somebody's being sued, a family court matter, or someone in your family, you could be arrested for any kind of matters. So you need to know who is going to be on the bench and why it's important that you vote in the Democratic primary on September the 12th and choose the person you want to be your judge. Choose the person you're going to believe has the kind of temperament and background that not only going to have the wisdom, but is going to be fair and seeks justice for you. You don't want someone to be a judge who believes that it's them and us. You want somebody who understands that, people want justice. Sometimes the court system is the only place that people feel they can have justice. And justice doesn't necessarily mean that they win. Justice means that they believe they were heard, they were listened to, and that the result was fair. It may not be what they want, but they'll say, you know what, I don't agree with you, but I understand how you did it, and I can't say you weren't fair to me and you didn't listen to me. And that's what I want, and that's what I want to give to people. The website is Committee to Elect Rupert Barry 2017.com. And the primary volunteers we need will be on primary day, September the 12th. So you can go to that website and you'll find a way to contact us so you can volunteer on September the 12th for primary day. I want to say what's up to all the people in my life, both present and the past, who allowed me to be the person I am today. That is my parents, my teachers, the whole neighborhood, my family, everyone who have helped me get in the position where I am today. So what's up to them? Because they're the people that allowed me to be here saying I'm running for civil court judge in the 6th Municipal District. So what's up to everyone who helped me be here, and a blessing to them. Again, my name is Rupert Barry. I'm running for civil court judge in the 6th Municipal Court District on September the 12th. Please come out, look for the ballot where it says the 6th Municipal Court District, and vote for Rupert Barry on September the 12th. Remember, there's a whole bunch of judges running, but many of them are running countywide. They are not in opposition to me. So look for the 6th Municipal Court District and look for my name, Rupert Barry, on September the 12th.